and welcome back to Gigi's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and I post 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 7 AM. So if you love recipe videos like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious creamy chicken soup. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious creamy chicken soup. Now this recipe came about because my husband loves a certain type of tin soup that you can buy from the supermarket, but I'm not a big fan of it. So I decided to try my own version, and this was the result, and it was delicious, I have to say. And I've decided to make this for our dinner this evening, and of course while I was making it I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious creamy chicken soup. For this recipe I have sliced a leek, so I removed the top and the bottom from a leek, and then I just sliced it into like 1/2 centimetre pieces, and then I have peeled, sliced and diced 1 butternut squash, and then I've peeled, sliced and diced 2 medium carrots. You could use large if you wanted to. I only had medium ones left in the fridge, so I decided to throw in 2. I think in the original recipe I said to use 1 large. So I'm just going to put all of these ingredients into my slow cooker pot like so. And then I also have a couple of sprigs of rosemary as well, and a few sprigs of thyme as well that I'm going to put in there. And then I'm going to add in beans, and this is what's going to make it really creamy, is the beans. So what I did, I soaked some dried beans overnight, and then I cooked them off this morning with a little bit of baking powder, and then I drained them and I rinsed them again. And I'm just going to add these to the start of the cooking process. And the reason I do that is because I like them to get all mushy. It makes the soup a bit creamier, but if you don't have the time to do that and you want to add them at the end, then you can. And then I'm going to add 150 mils of, no, 1,500 mils of chicken stock to this as well. So I'm just going to add that in. And I'm also going to add about 500 mils of milk. So you can use any type of milk you like. It doesn't have to be the one that I'm using. I'm actually using an oat milk by a company called Plenish. This isn't an advert for them, I just really like this milk. So yeah, I'm just using this as well. And then I do have some chicken here. Mine is a cooked chicken, so I'm going to add that in at the end when I blend everything together. But if you are using uncooked chicken, you can throw it in here, or you could cook it off in a saucepan. And finally, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to the slow cooker. I'm only going to add a little bit of pepper because I'm serving this to my son, and he's not really a fan of spicy or peppery food at the moment. He's getting used to it, but he's not the biggest fan. And I'm also going to add a big heaped teaspoon of dried mixed herbs as well. Oh, and the chicken, if you are going to use uncooked chicken and fry it off in a pan, you can add it at the end of the cooking process then. So I'm just going to put the lid on this, move the salt out the way, and I'm going to turn this on to high for about 3 hours now. The first part of the chicken stew has been cooking away for a good 3 hours now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put probably about half of this mixture into the blender. If you are doing a large amount, then doing it in parts is probably the best way to do this. So I'm just going to add a couple more ladles full of the soup. And then I'll blend everything together. So I'm going to do one more. I think that's perfect there. And then I'm going to add some chicken to this as well, so it blends evenly. I'm going to probably add about half of the chicken, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to now blend all these ingredients together. blended all of my ingredients together, and I actually blended it twice as well. I find if I blend it twice with this blender, this particular blender, it makes it smoother. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour that into a jug, and I'm going to repeat the process until all of the soup and the chicken is blended together. In the end, I had to do that in 3 batches. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour the soup back into my slow cooker, like so. Oh, it smells really nice, that. So I'm going to put all 3 in, and then I'm just going to put this on a keep warm setting until we want to eat it. I've just got to go and get my lid. I won't be a moment. So yes, I'm just going to put my lid on, and I'm going to keep this on a keep warm setting, as I said, until we want to eat it. I did cook this for 3 hours on high, but if you wanted to cook it for longer, you could cook it on low for 6 hours instead. I'm pleased to say it's almost dinner time, so I'm going to turn the slow cooker off, and I'm going to serve the soup. Oh, it still smells good. So I'm just going to serve myself a little bowl of this soup. It's definitely smooth and creamy as well, as you can see. And that is our dinner done. That's how you make my delicious creamy chicken soup, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having this for my dinner this evening, and my husband and son will be eating this dish with some cheesy toast, and I will be making some chickpea flour wraps, and the recipe for those I will link in the description box below for you. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.